Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I am gonna be showing you how to make these delicious Girl Scout cookies. So as you know, usually in the beginning of spring, early spring in February, you can start seeing the Girl Scouts just in the grocery store selling their cookies, and these is like such a staple. I feel like all of us love them, and so I usually always get a box or two or four or five. But I had been experimenting on how to try to make them at home for the other like 3 seasons of the year, and I found a recipe that is so close. I love them. They taste super yummy, and you can control what you are feeding your kids if that is something that's important to you, and they won't have any preservatives and all that stuff. So I am gonna be showing you how to make my 2 favorite Girl Scout cookies, which are the Thin Mints and the Tagalons. The Tagalons are the ones that are like the wafer and the peanut butter, and they're covered in chocolate. And obviously the Thin Mint, I think everyone in the world knows what a Thin Mint is. But yeah, if you're interested in learning how I make my homemade Girl Scout cookies, just keep on watching. All right guys, the list of ingredients, it's super short. You're gonna need some crackers. I usually use Ritz crackers, but I just was doing grocery shopping and we were ordering from Whole Foods, so this is what I got. But any like kind of like round cracker would do. And that's for both of the cookies. You are gonna need some chocolate chips, and I'm gonna be linking the ones that I buy. I love them so much. This is like the best chocolate that I've found for baking and cooking, and so it's super delicious. You're gonna need some creamy peanut butter. It has to be creamy, it can't be crunchy, just because the Tagalons are not crunchy crackers. So creamy, I use Skippy, it's my favorite. And then you are gonna need some pure peppermint extract. Obviously I have a ginormous bottle that I bought a while ago, and so this will last you probably your entire life unless this expires. I have no clue, but yeah, just peppermint extract, and that's about it. For the things that you're gonna need to create these, you're only gonna need a bowl, a microwave safe bowl, a fork, and some parchment lined cookie tray, and that's it. I wanted to share that today's video is part of a collaboration with a group of friends here on YouTube. We have teamed up to bring this incredible giveaway to you. We have 3 amazing prizes or a cash option for 3 lucky winners. All you need to do is follow all the ladies in this giveaway and comment down below with a heart emoji, any heart emoji, and your email or Instagram handle. That is, guys, super simple. I will leave all this information down below, as well as some bonus entries for you. This giveaway is international, although international winners will only have the cash option. So good luck to all of you, and just keep on watching. And it's important that when you are melting your chocolate, you do not blast it on the microwave if you're using a microwave, just because you're gonna burn your chocolate. So I usually go 30-minute increments, and it usually takes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You do not want to blast it for 2 full minutes, because then what you're gonna do is you're gonna burn your chocolate, it's gonna seize up, and then you're not gonna be able to use it. So patience is key. when melting your chocolate. So my chocolate has been warmed up 3 times 30 seconds, so a minute and a half, and as you can see, it's pretty much melted. So I'm not gonna use the extra 30 seconds because this chocolate is ready. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing the Tagalons first, because the Tagalons do not have peppermint extract, and then whatever's left I'm gonna do Thin Mints. Okay, so my chocolate is prepped, and I'm gonna let that cool off just a tiny bit in here, and then I'm gonna prep my crackers for the Tagalons. So you want to have your cookie sheet prepped already and lined with parchment paper, so that it's easy for you. And I'm gonna get a knife and my peanut butter, and I am just gonna put some peanut butter on each of the cookies, and I'm gonna spread the peanut butter on the top of the cookie, so that because this is a little domed and the back is pretty flat, so I want this to be the bottom of the cookie. And so be generous if you want. I like them pretty peanut buttery, so I put a generous amount of peanut butter, and that's it. So I have my first one, and you're just gonna keep on doing this to all the cookies that are gonna be Tagalongs. When you're putting your peanut butter, you want to create a little bit of that like dome. It's not like a huge dome that the Tagalon cookies have, but they're not, oops, flat. They have a little bit of like that little dome shape. So you want to put a little bit of your peanut butter so that it looks a little bit like a dome. Alright, so now I have my cookies that are gonna be Tagalon. They have the peanut butter on them, and now we're gonna start coating them in the chocolate. And this is super easy. You don't need a lot of skill to do this, but trust me, they are so yummy. You are gonna love these. So let's start getting them coated with chocolate. So I have my chocolate here, and it's a little bit cooled down. It's not, I didn't put it on the fridge or anything. I just let it cool down a little bit from being on the microwave. And as you can see, it's very shiny and melted, and that's exactly how we want it. And so basically what I do is I tossed the cookie there, or the cracker. I cover it with the chocolate, and then I scoop it with my fork, and I just tap, 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 tap. Whoops, I dropped it. You just tap it until it stops like kind of dripping, because you don't want them coated, completely coated. And then there you go. You have the first one, and so you're gonna keep on doing that until all your crackers are covered with chocolate. So these are my Tagalons. They look so yummy, and all you want to do is, if this is the only one you're gonna be making, just pop them in the fridge for a little bit. But I'm gonna do now the Thin Mints, so I'm gonna cover the rest of the baking sheet with the Thin Mints, and I'm gonna show you how you're gonna do that. So let's do the next cookie. So you have your chocolate, and I do this by like measuring by eye. Like, I don't measure anything, I just go and taste. So you do not want to be liberal with this. This is pure peppermint extract, so this is strong. A couple of drops is more than enough, and what you want to do is put a little bit of it drops in the chocolate and then mix it and then taste it and see if it needs a little bit more, and go like a drop or two at a time, because it can get overwhelming. So let's do that. So just a little bit. All right, perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it. It's the perfect balance between minty and chocolate. It's so delicious. I could eat this with a spoon. But now I'm gonna flip this so that I can put the other cookies in here. And we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna drop the cookies, we're gonna tap them, and then we're gonna put them on the cookie sheet. Now that the cookies are all coated in chocolate, all you need to do is pop them in the fridge for about 30 minutes so the chocolate and the peanut butter hardens. Alright, I just took the cookies out of the fridge. They were in there for about 30 to 35 minutes, and you can see that the chocolate is hardened and they are just absolutely perfect. So there you go, guys. This is the finished result. These are the Tagalons, and these are the Thin Mints, and they are so delicious. You can see that I had some like bubbles, and these were the last ones that I made, and the chocolate started to get a little bit hard, and so it wasn't as spreadable as it should be, and so they look a little bit rough. But still, I promise you they're gonna taste very yummy. And if this happens to you, all you need to do is place the bowl where you have your chocolate into like warm water, like the bottom, and that will melt the chocolate inside, and then you can just finish melting it, putting the chocolate, coating them. But I was lazy and I wanted to be done, and so that's why they look like that. But they are super tasty and yummy, and I'll show you how they look inside. So these are the Tagalons, and these are the Thin Mints, and they are so tasty. So enjoy.